Hey yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at another UK drill pack by J Cactus. If you do like UK drill, he does a bunch of UK drill stuff on his channel, from teaching you guys how to make melodies, 808s and everything to do with UK drill. Obviously he does other genres as well, but he's very fire at UK drill, so big up him. I'll leave his YouTube channel here somewhere. If I am looking so shiny and sweaty, it is 31 degrees here in the UK and I am smoldering in here. I'm trying to get this video wrapped up and done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you really appreciate this video because I am absolutely melting in here. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Also click that notification bell. If you're already subscribed, make sure you have clicked that notification bell as well, because you'll miss out on all of my videos, or at least some of my videos if you don't click that bell. In today's video I will be flicking through this pack as usual, and at the very end of the video I will be making a beat using one of the samples from the pack. It will be kind of like a UK drill making a beat from scratch type tutorial, so hopefully you guys get inspired by that and hopefully the beat turns out quite fire. With all that information being said, shall we get into the MacBook? Let's get into the MacBook. As you should be able to see now, we are in my MacBook, and more specifically we are in Ableton. Obviously this pack is going to work in any DAW, just a simple drag and drop. In this pack there is no stems or MIDI, which is not a big deal really, because you can just right click the sample and convert to a melody or convert the harmony, which gets to MIDI, so it's quite a bit of a cheat code, but it's not a big deal if you don't have the MIDI. What I'm going to do is flick through some of these sounds, see how they're sounding, pick one, make a fire beat. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna hit 100k subscribers on YouTube. I'm gonna get a plaque. The plaque is gonna go right there next to the lightning bolt, and that's how it's gonna play out just for this one video. No, I'm joking. That's wishful thinking really. I'll probably get about 700 plays, which I'm grateful for actually. I shouldn't moan too much. I have a great bunch of people that come to my channel and comment on the channel, so I shouldn't really joke about it. Oh yeah, I gotta say as well, if you do like making grime music or trap music, you can also use these loops. It's just really the drums and 808 that changes for UK drill, I think, in my opinion. Jeez, no wonder that's called Friday the 13th. It sounds evil, like some kind of It the Clown type thing.
Hiya, Georgie. What a nice boat. Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
You look like a nice boy.
By the way, that 31 degrees was outside. In here is like a sauna. Like, I must look shiny as hell, man. Plus I'm sunburnt as well. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. Look at my neck. I am suffering. I am suffering for these videos. I'm putting it in for the art. Drop a like in appreciation. RIP my neck because it is red raw. It's like a sauna in here. But we're getting it in. Let's not complain. Let's make some beautiful music. UK drill, gang, 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 gang. That's what the kids are saying, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah, speaking about grime earlier in the video, I just had a grime beat that I made for a freestyle by Tansky. Hit 8 million plays on YouTube, 8 million plays on a beat of mine. Like, that's incredible. that's it here if you want to check it out. It is an old freestyle, about 6 years old now. JDZ Media, one of my grime productions. It's just mad. It went viral. It's been hitting like 1 million plays and over every single year since it came out. Incredible. Yo, that one's skippy as hell, man. I can already imagine the drums and that skippy drums. So that is it for listening to the samples. If you do enjoy them, the sample pack is in the description below. Big up J Cactus every single time. Go and check out his channel. If you are still here and want a shout out in my next video, all you have to do is typing melting in the comments below. That is melting, 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 like I am in this sauna. So it is fitting for the video. So if you do want a shout out from me in the next video, typing melting in the comments below right now. So now I'm going to get into making this beat. I'm going to pick one of these samples from the pack. It's going to be like a UK drill tutorial type situation, so hopefully you kind of get some kind of inspiration from it if you do not know these things already. Hopefully it turns out fire. Let's get into making this beat. So first I flicked through the loops and picked my favorite one to use. Here it is. Next, I converted it to MIDI like I showed you guys earlier in the video. The reason for doing this is I'm going to make a few counter melodies, because the things that you should be doing with these loops is not just using them as they are. You should try and build your own character around them, build counter melodies, make it sound different, make it sound your own. Next, I picked a nice violin from Contact because I knew I wanted the track to sound very orchestral. I ain't gonna lie, that violin turned out so nice. It was kind of like a stab violin. I knew I wanted another violin, but more of a long, whining sounding one, if that makes sense. So I cracked on making another counter melody, and that turned out quite fire as well. I added the drum loops that I gave you guys in my last UK drill sample video. I just threw them in to see what the whole sound would sound like with some drums behind it. I do switch it up a little bit later. If you do want these drum loops, they're in the description below for free. Next, I added a bunch of strings to make it sound more epic and bigger for when the chorus came in. I wanted the chorus to be very busy, a lot of things happening. Next was the brass. I'm really loving brass at the moment, especially in trap and drill type tunes. It kind of gives it that extra oomph, that new dimension that is needed, and it just added to the epicness of the chorus. The next part, and I think is the most important part when it comes to UK drill, is the 808s. I did a typical sounding drill 808 melody and it sounded quite fire. After that, I just structured it all, threw some effects in there and some ambient noises, added a few EQs and compression, bit of side chaining as well, nothing too special, and that was pretty much it. Before we get into the outro, in my last video I said if you do want a shout out in this video, you had to write Sonic in the comments below. So here are all the people that typed in Sonic in my last video for a shout out. I apologize as always if I pronounce anybody's names wrong. So I would want to just give a quick shout out to Blue Jazar Beats, Jims DC, Abdullah Nazar, Dylan. Shout out to Mali Beats. Big shout out to Mike Sway, always commenting and watching the videos. Big up Tiger Music. Big up Epics Animations. Big up Beats by Aaron or Beats by Aaron. You let me know. Big up the man himself, Do Me True. Big up the Beat Factory. Big up Chanuk. Big up Christian. This guy is really testing me with his name. Big up Dexterous Productions. And last but not least, big up Paul Capricorn, my guys. If you do want to listen to how this beat turned out, it will play it at the very end of this video. I'm most likely going to throw it on Spotify as well as BeatStars, so make sure you get me on there. And speaking of the outro, let's get into the outro. And that is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed me making that beat. Hopefully it kind of like inspired you to make your own UK drill. Big up Jay Cactus. He is moving so quickly on YouTube. He is killing it. If you do want this sample pack, it is in the description below with those drum samples. If you are still here, that means you have watched all of my video, and I really appreciate that because it does take some time to create and make and edit these videos and then upload these videos. So I really appreciate it. Make sure you click that like button before you do leave. So yes, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Let's listen to that beat. I'll see you guys in the next one.